Humans, all animals that have ever existed, control of fire. Who never thought about this? This bothers me. It's a gas? Fire cannot have a shadow because it's a source of light. Oh my, I hate this website. Trying to find the right spot to sit around a campfire. I love this meme because I think humans 10,000 years ago or 100,000 years ago would also like it. Fire from a burning building being sucked into a tornado. Ah, get out of there, fireman. What are you doing? There's a tornado. I can't stop laughing at this guy. He's just standing there going, well, darn, look at that. Fire tornado, huh? In case of fire, use stairs. Use stairs to hit the fire. The Gulf of Mexico is literally on fire because a pipeline ruptured. Just once in my life, I would like to see Eli's pants catch on fire, preferably while they're still wearing them. Man discovers fire and stone tools. The ocean burns. I was waiting for my snack wrap, but everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked. This looks like something out of a freaking Sims game. My late great-grandmother kept a box of melted nails from her house as a memento from the Great Chicago Fire. Forbidden Rice Krispie treat. Boyfriend tells me I'm banned from fixing things around the house now. God forbid women do anything. Increasing the temperature bit by bit during your shower to see how much your body can take. Sun rays shine on the warm breath of a polar bear. Alternative caption: fire-breathing polar bear shows off his skills. The real cause of global warming? What happens to your body when you fall into a volcano? Bro, just drink a potion of fire resistance. POV. Someone was trying to start a fire in the bathroom. In case of fire, git commit, git push, leave building. How is he not catching on fire? Because the ponyta trusts him. Did you even watch the episode? A man threw a mouse into a pile of burning leaves. The mouse then ran into his house while still on fire and burned his house down. Good riddance! I feel a spark between us. Me. Nobody. The guy who gave flammable and inflammable the same meaning, waiting for her after lighting my own house on fire. I'm 75 and I did that back in 1982 to try and meet this firefighter guy, but I only ended up with a burnt home and a mother of 2 instead of 4. But I got through it and learned. Fire distinguisher. Yep, that's fire. Thank you, distinguisher. Cause of the Great Fire of London. It could be fire. Fun firefighting work to do. Burning concrete. Insecticides are far more effective when used this way. I'm in hot water. I think I got this grilling thing right. The App Store has really stepped up its game. I didn't set my iPod on fire for 5 likes. You have to pick one. Bend water, bend fire, bend earth, bend air. How about you bend over? When your life is falling apart, but you're staying positive. Me. Why is my house on fire? My friend. Stop, drop and roll. When you're an adult and not catching on fire near as many times as they trained you to be ready for as a kid. If you water, it grows. If you fire, it grows too. Deep thoughts with the dupe. Best museum ever, the Museum of Fire. Next exit. Standing true to the name. You, fire mammal. Do you understand evolution training? Everyone running because the school is on fire. Me, making sure all my exam papers are destroyed. Wizard school in Great Britain. Wizard school in America. Fire doesn't burn underwater. That's a lie. Laughs in magnesium water. Fire in school. Teacher, we have to leave in alphabetical order. Kid named Zoe. The humans have a cozy fire and some leftovers. I will go and have a look. What could possibly go wrong? I'm on fire. Boromir would have burned brighter. 8:32 p.m. How to make a fire. 8:43. How to put out a fire on my pee-pee. Everyone on Tumblr should live in one big city. I'm on mobile and it won't load, but I'm guessing it's a picture of a city burning. Medieval frog defending his child from fire skeleton. Or telekinetic frog flays local man who doesn't understand personal space. Getting ready for my Super Hell 100 speed run. How to go to hell in every religion. Light this for me, will you? Oh, sure. Do we need a torch? I'm sort of made of fire. Re-evaluates life choices. Someone got mad that Walmart was out of almond milk and then started a fire. Okay, send them to prison right now. Don't worry, guys. I got the fire extinguisher. Achievement unlocked. Fire post. Wait, what do you mean the post is on fire? Hey guys, how do you achieve fire powers? Eat a fire. The fire won't stay on my fork. Eat with spoon. Some of us aren't lucky enough to have those. Help me. No. Delicious. And this person's getting this as a tattoo. Dude, just talk to people to get rid of your anxiety. Firefighters mistakenly pump jet fuel on fire instead of water. When a very obese person is cremated, special measures are taken to reduce the risk of a grease fire. No, it's called a lighter because it lights on fire. Behold, the heavier. I looked through the reflection of my glass sliding door, and I thought my dog was chilling on fire, but it was just the fire pit outside. The bath mouthpiece allows you to breathe during a house house/hotel fire if you can't leave the room. Me on the 34th floor of a burning hotel. Wait, did this guy who made the meme, he was in a fire and he had to do this? I want to say cool, but I'm glad you're alive and I hope you're not traumatized. Fire when they see a fresh log of wood. Delicious. Finally, some good food. Why does no one ever talk about what fire actually is like? It's not solid, liquid, or gas. It's just kind of there. This is one of the things that have mind screwed me since forever. Like, what is it? I asked my chemistry teacher this the other day, and he said it's technically a gas, but then he whispered that it's actually not. And scientists just don't want to admit it, that they have no clue. My chemistry teacher's great. Teleportation, fire powers, $1 million. No more uwu and owo. I'm taking teleportation. And then I'd slap everyone who does uwu and owo. No fire, spinny plate. Ding! Food hot. Documentary. And in 5 billion years, the sun will expand, devouring earth and fire. 7-year-old me. Surrounded by water, on fire. The absolute state of the people that lost a war against birds. Infinite water, infinite fire, infinite vine, infinite sad. What a generation. Free book, Fire Escape. Eruption on Mount Etna, Sicily. Gives the illusion of a phoenix in the sky. Have to make sure the fire mountain doesn't link up with the fire ocean. Breaking. McDonald's has fallen. Dude said it like this is the White House. I'm out of here. Dude, that's the fire exit? Why does this exist? There's no such thing as a perfect name for a fire. You haven't met Lieutenant Les McBurney. One time I had a thought process that didn't end logically. I was in the mood and I thought, women are good because they're warm. Fire is warm. A big fire is too warm. A little fire is a little warm. I have a small lighter. I will put that on I burned my parents in their 30s. Let's buy a house. Me in my 30s. Phoenix birds, after getting old and dying. Oh no! Anyway, 4.7 million likes on AI pictures of the Eiffel Tower burning. It's never been so over. This is fake. I try to stick up for Zoomers, and then 4.7 million of them tell me they think a structure built entirely out of iron can catch on fire. Friday night tanned and ready to party. Oh, this is just the average British girl. You look like you've just escaped a house fire. I love summer, literally summer. And when it's really hot, you can't even be outside. It'll just burn you. You gotta be indoors. You're like sweating all the time? Me walks over video game fire to see if it does damage. Fire does damage. Me. Well, crap, a fire tornado. I want a Viking funeral, but I don't have a boat, so chuck my corpse onto some rich guy's yacht and set it on fire. Remember when we were kids and this was the coolest thing ever? I'm really not too fond of this design. Never really have been. It's crazy how genuinely entertaining it is to stare into an open fire. That's some real epigenetic memory stuff. Returning to Homo erectus. World options. Friendly fire. What if there's a grease fire? It's fine, I have fire extinction. Extrinsic. Extinguisher. Anti-fire G. I'm not sure if you need to reduce your meds or up them. Yep, that'll stop it. Eternal damnation, boring a hell. This bird keeps itself in the air by sheer force of anger alone. Some people enjoy a day off on the 4th of July, but not fire. Fireworks on the 4th of July. Fire aspect 2. Is that a wooden sword? Build a man a fire and he'll be warm for a day. Set a man on fire and he'll be warm for the rest of his life. I blow up my neighbor. This should have more views. The fire department are trying to show they're supportive, but I'm dying at the implication that we will simply all just burn. 50-year-old firefighter deadlifts 600 pounds of flaming steel to celebrate his retirement. This is the level of minding my business I'm currently on. This is bad. She really don't care. She's not worried about the smoke or the fire, anything. This man saved a dog from a house fire. The cat saved itself by jumping out the window. Due to regulations, the ice hotel, made entirely out of ice in Sweden, has to have fire extinguishers. Friendly reminder that rock, paper, scissors exists in the Avatar universe. It's made after the Avatar cycle. Water beats earth, earth beats fire, and fire beats air with air beating water. Firefighters in Arizona putting out a fire in Mexico. Wait, what happens if that fireman falls, like, into the border? I mean, I guess he won't have to worry about it because he won't be alive. No one's surviving that height. Maybe that's why they're not worried about it. I overcooked the applesauce. Should you bring blank to blank? A knife fight. A gun fight. A wood fire, water. A lid, an oil fire. Oh, hell no. They're trying to light SpongeBob's wiener on fire. Why would you ever idolize cops when firefighters exist? Seriously, have you ever heard of a corrupt firefighter? What would a corrupt firefighter even be? He would put out that fire with a little too much water. He was a little rough with the cat he rescued from a tree for an old lady. A gunman opens fire in your building. What do you do? run, hide, close the fire. In case of fire, break glass. Cat from Denmark versus cat from Russia after being saved from a fire. The difference is the Russian cat started the fire. A statue of a 3-headed fire-breathing dragon in Russia. This is such a cool monument. Make a fire. Put fire in freezer. Remove frozen fire. Defrost later on whenever you want fire. Water extinguishes fire. So you start a fire in your pan, get some water to put it out. Ta-da. Ninja did what in Europe? Paris in shock after fire destroys Notre Dame. Coincidence? I think not. Fire, thunder, water, earth, napalm. Light a fire for a man, you'll keep him warm for a day. Light a man on fire, you'll keep him warm for the rest of his life. When you've had enough of the snow. Could someone give me a fan? It's hot down here. Please roast me. You look roasted enough. Amazing. Roast me back. What did the 2 say to the 9? Please roast me. Literal fire truck isn't real. It can't hurt you. Literal fire truck. More fire, less fire. Hello, this is Officer Kyle reporting for duty. This is because firearms were not allowed. A lava golem. Time to fight fire with fire. Stab. Is this better or worse? Seems like a nice day to go on a walk. Lovely day for you. Massive fire at the hub's owner's mansion. You know, the hub. That's for getting rid of the Fortnite videos. I saw a cat get rescued from a burning building and look absolutely annoyed about it today. That second photo. That cat started the fire. Fire, fire. Not very effective. Poison, poison. Not very effective. Dragon, 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 dragon. And my fries are still cold. In Australia lives a bird that deliberately spreads wildfires. Black kites or firehawks spread fire by carrying burning sticks to new locations in their beaks. A rare picture of a fire-breathing golden retriever. My text is on fire. Don't worry, I have water text. I have saved the most lives. No, I have. Amateurs. What was that, punk? Amateurs. You have no power here in the end. Tossing another log onto the fire, voted greatest activity uncontested 50,000 years. When that gets crackling, good God, brother. In East Hampton, not AI. This is real. You're laughing. Elon Musk taught fire to drive a car and you're laughing. Fun fact about this library. If a fire starts in the library, all the oxygen leaves the building, ending all who are inside in order to protect the rare books. Shut your Subaru up. Bring back Subaru. The fire opal. It looks like someone put the sunset in a stone. God, you're a fire ant. Fire ant? What does that mean? When you bite something, it burns like hell. You mean I'm a dragon? What? No. I'm the teeniest dragon. Me, making the best out of a situation I created. Frosty says you're going to die. Okay. Don't know why Frosty's talking to me like that when he's literally going to die in a few months when it's not winter. I'll get the last laugh, Frosty. I promise you that. Never let bro cook again. Cooking the house. Stop feeding fire. All night. 14 hours. Oh, it's a self-feeding fire, not stop. Oops. The perfect jack-o'-lantern doesn't exist. Water, what are you doing here? Sorry, fire. There's a bounty on your head, and we all know I am the one who can take you down. But that's crazy. Who would want me gone? Would. This is the craziest B-reel I've ever seen. This is actually kind of canon in my life when I moved out to an apartment for the first time, and the fire alarm started going off. I was like 2 weeks after moving. How to use. If you really don't know how, then we suggest you find someone you really like and invite them into the shower with you to demonstrate. I didn't know body wash could be so attractive and condescending. Every time I see this post, I think it's a fire extinguisher and get really confused. This meme is specifically in this video to ask the simple question, should I do trolley memes? They're memes about the choice between trolley or killing. My dog just saved us from an inevitable fire. She sniffed out a burning outlet that was in a place we wouldn't have seen until it was too late. She alerted us to the problem and we called the fire department. There was a fire in the electrical box that, if we hadn't caught, would have spread to the rest of the wall overnight or while we were sleeping. I can't tell you how proud I am of her.